Hey guys, and welcome back to FedEx Gaming's Redstone Tutorials. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you guys how to make a Minecart TNT jump. Now, this one works, it doesn't work always. I'm not sure, actually. It's worked always for me, but I can't be 100% sure on this. Now, this is coming from mine. This is a standpoint one, so when you see this thing, don't think you can just go ahead and chuck it into any one of your roller coasters or things like that. This takes a lot of math, guys, to figure out how to make it work. So I'm going to show you mine, and then we're going to go over a few things before we actually jump into doing the tutorial for this thing. So all I have to do is go over here, get out of fly mode, get inside my minecart, click this button. Let's go into first person. So we're going to go shoot up into that ring of fire right there. So boop, go through the ring of fire, come down, and go back around. Now, like I said, it's very cool. I love it a lot. I think it's really cool, but you're going to have to figure out your own schematics for this. Now, this one right here, this build right here is good for a first timer. You know, it's good to have this so you can practice and think about it. But of course, TNT is a little bit wompy in the game. Also on PC, and if you're doing this on PC, it's not going to be the same. You can't build this one, guys. I'm sorry, because on PC, the minecarts move a lot slower than on console. But of course, you could still do this. You could still do this, but you're gonna have to figure out your own timings for it. Now, mine does it. Mine works every single time this way. Like I said, I haven't done it once yet where it hasn't worked. I'm not sure on that. I'm not 100% sure on it, but as you can see, I'll do it again. Boop, go right through the ring of fire, come down, land on the track. It does it every single time. Now, I'm at least 95% sure this thing works. I'm at least 95% sure. So like I said, you're going to have to do your math, because like I said, this is coming from a standpoint. I'm not coming in through anything. This is not built into a roller coaster or anything. This is coming from a standpoint. The minecart is not moving. The minecart starts moving when I hit that button. So obviously, if you're going to put this into a roller coaster of some sort, then you're going to have to figure out the timings of how long it's going to take you from whatever side, wherever you're coming from, where you're going to have to hook up your detector rail, and where your TNT cannon is going to be. Another thing is, this TNT cannon, if you know how to build TNT cannons, you can build a bigger one. This thing actually does go higher. If I add some redstone dust right here, as you see, these two dispensers right here are not hooked up. But now if I add some redstone here, some redstone here, those two are hooked up. Now what's going to happen is I'm going to get shot above the ring of fire, but the problem is the ring of fire is still in the way, so it's going to push me away from our track. So I'm going to show you now. We're going to go higher than the ring of fire, but it's going to push me away from the track since I'm going to hit the actual ring of fire. So see, I went way higher. So you can make this thing go higher. You can make this thing go probably as high as you want. I never figured that out. Like I said, I'm only doing the tutorial for this one. I'm just showing you guys that this thing does work. You can do this. So let's start building this thing. I'm going to build it straight off with you guys from this one. Now this one is, we're going to need redstone that goes up to 31 blocks that way. So we're just going to start right here where this one starts. So we want to start off, like I said, this is a good way to, you know, get started in doing this. You know, it's a good thing to just build this one, see how everything works, and then try to build your own, because I can't help you with your own. I cannot help you with that. So if you say, oh, I did one, it doesn't work, I can't help you guys. I really can't. So we're going to put down a powered rail like that. I'm just going to put it right next to this one. And then we're just going to go 2 blocks up and put a button right here. Like I said, we're coming from a standstill point. Now right here's where our detector rail is going to go. So I want you to dig down 2 blocks, 1, 2, and then we're going to go that way 31 blocks. So we already did 1. So 2, you know, let's go like this, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. And now as you can see right there, there is where our redstone is. And then right here is where our repeater is going to be going. So we're going to have to come up 1 more block right there, but don't worry. So now let's count back this way to make sure we counted 31. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So next we're going to put some redstone dust down right here. Put a block of choice right above it. And then our detector rail is going to go here. So when the minecart hits this, it will activate that redstone dust there. So now we're going to come out with 15 pieces of redstone dust. So we already put 1 there. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then after the 15th one, we have to put a repeater or else the current won't go through. So make sure it's only 15 long, guys. If it's 16, it will not work. So we're gonna have to do it 15 more times from here, but it's gonna end up being 14 when we get down there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Stop at the 14th one, and then on the 15th block, we're gonna put another repeater right there. Next, we're going to delete this block right here and put some redstone dust right up here. And we're going to make this man cannon, or, you know, whatever, TNT cannon, whatever you want to call it. Like I said, if you know how to build your own TNT cannons, maybe you have one that's maybe more steady. Maybe you can add a lot more TNT to it. But like I said, you have to be cautious with this stuff. Also, it's not going to work if you come to a standstill with the minecart. You have to be falling for this thing to work. If your minecart hits the floor, if you're in the minecart and you hit the floor, you're gonna go nowhere. You have to be at least one block above it. Like maybe if you fall and you have to like make sure the TNT goes off when you're at least one block in the air. You have to be in the air for this thing to work. If you're not in the air, then it will not work. So from this redstone dust, we're gonna break 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Do the same thing on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now it looks like a kind of like a big fork. And then we're gonna put a dispenser facing this way off that dust. Another dispenser facing this way off that dust. Delete these 2 blocks and put 2 dispensers right here and here. And 1 here and 1 here. This is just a TNT cannon, guys. There's nothing to this. It's a human cannon, TNT cannon, whatever you want to call it. Next, we're just going to bring the dust on top of this dispenser and over like that. You don't have to bring the dust to this one because when you send power through this dispenser, it will activate this one. And we're going to do the same thing on this side, guys. So 1, 2, 3, like that. So keep it in mind on the PC, guys. Like I said, I can't help you. This one's going to be way different since your minecarts on the PC move much, much slower than minecarts on the console. Next, we're going to have to take out a bucket of water and just put water right here in front of these dispensers and right here. Do not fill it all the way up. Make sure it's flowing like this, so when the TNT comes out of your dispensers, they sort of move to the left a tiny bit. So you want it to be doing that. You want the flowing water like this. Now we can go ahead and stick TNT inside of all of these dispensers. So you don't have to worry if anything goes off while you're building this. Don't worry if any TNT goes off, because if it goes in the water, it won't blow up anything. You know, you don't have to worry because it will never blow up anything. You'll just be wasting TNT, I guess. But I mean, I guess it'll be bad if you're on survival and you're wasting TNT. Next, we're going to take out our blocks of choice and just literally put it over all this redstone right here, because this is where our track's going to be going. So let's fill this all the way down. Now, I'm pretty sure we need 24 regular rails here. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm just going to follow this right over here. So let's take out our regular rails, and from here, we're going to count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Look at that. I was right. Next, we're going to take out our powered rails, and I'm going to also need a block of redstone. You can also use a torch, whatever you want to use. I'm just going to use the block of redstone, though, as my power source. So then we're going to put a powered rail right here on the 25th block, put a block of redstone dust up, put a regular rail up here, and then we're going to come up 4 more blocks. Okay, 4 more blocks. So 1, 2, and then right here on the 4th block, we're going to put another redstone block like that, and then put another block up from here and come over 3, 2, 3, like that. So we're going to come up 4 blocks like that, and then 3 blocks to the left. So next, put 2 powered rails here. I mean, 2 regular rails there, a powered rail here, and 3 regular rails here. So now if you want to, we can go ahead and test it out before we move on, just to make sure our minecart's actually getting launched into the air before we add anything else onto it. So we just got to put our minecart right here, get inside of it, click this button. Let's go into 3rd person mode too, just to make sure everything's working good. So we go up, boom, get launched up into the air, and then we come back down. And of course, I got my little railing right there, so we actually make a nice little jump when we get there. So let's make that little jump right there. So what you want to do is to make sure it's the same, you know, it doesn't really matter. I mean, you can put it higher if you want, you can put it lower. I like this spot right here because it kind of looks like a cool little jump. You actually could make it look a little lower so it lines up with that. I don't know, whatever. We're just going to do this one right here. So we're going to, right from here, we're just going to count over 8 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, wait, was it from here? I'm pretty sure, no, I'm pretty sure it's right from here. So 1, 2, so 1 away from the water. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And yeah, I was right. Okay. So it's 8 blocks from right here. So no, just say 9 blocks. You know what? 9 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then we got to come up 7 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So see, it's the same height as there. And then we just got to come down. So, you know, I'm just going to do like a little Mario ladder instead. Let's fill this all the way up. So we're just going to do a little Mario ladder like that. Boop. And there we go. And then we can just add some rails here. There we go. And perfect. Now, like I said, I'm not 100% sure this works every time. It's worked every time for me. I have not had it fail one time yet, but I can't be 100% sure. I'm like 95% sure, guys. I really, I don't know. So we just got to get in our minecart, click this button, go into 3rd person mode to make sure everything's working fine. So we go up our little thing, fall, boom, get launched up into the air, fall right onto our track, and we go and do whatever we want, you know, make a cool little roller coaster or something. But there you guys go. It's really cool. I mean, I think it's really cool. I thought it'd be a good idea maybe if people are really into making roller coasters on Minecraft. Maybe you want to make a cool adventure map where you're escaping an area and everything's blowing up and it looks like you're about to fall off a cliff, but you literally just get launched up into the air, like really high up, and land onto a little escape track or something. I don't know. You can do whatever you want with it, but I'm just showing you guys that it does work. You can add more TNT to it, but like I said, the more TNT you add, the more chance it has to be, the more chances it can wig out. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more TNT here, and let's just see what happens. Because now the ring of fire isn't in the way, like over there, how the ring of fire was in the way. This time it won't be in the way. So I just want to see if it will still land perfectly on that track. Like this one's perfect, like for the way I had it, because you literally go straight every time. It seems like I can't be 100% sure it works every time, but it seems like it does. So did I put TNT in both of these? Okay, yeah, and yeah, okay. So let's test it out now. Let's see if I land on the track or not. I can't be 100% sure on this, but we're gonna see. So click the button, turn around, let's go into third person mode, and whoop, and boom, we get launched all the way up in the air, and nope, as you can see, I went to the right a little bit, but let's see if it keeps landing right here. I'm gonna leave that minecart right there. So like I said, like you gotta test this stuff out, guys. It's like, it's math, you know? You just gotta figure it out on your own. So, oh, I got out of the minecart. No, see, it doesn't really matter though. The TNT won't blow up anything, but I didn't mean to do that. So let's go here, click the button, go into third person mode. Let's see if we keep landing in that same spot right there. Because if we keep landing in that same spot right there, then that's where we would have to put the track. So, yep, we landed in the same spot again. So let's try putting a track right here. Let's try putting one right here this time. There we go. Let's bring up the blocks. You just got to figure it out, guys. You know, the best thing to do, honestly, with this is just to figure out where you're launching. Because usually it seems like you always launch in the same direction. It really does. It seems like you're always launching in the same direction from where you started. It usually never puts you into a different direction. But like I said, my TNT can be iffy sometimes. So, you know, just got to be worried about it. So here we go. Let's try it now. So let's get into minecart. Click the button. Here we go. Oh, let's get in third person mode, and boom, man. Did we land on it? Oh, we landed right in the middle. Wow. See that? Oh, you know what? Actually, I forgot. I was coming down from a higher area, so that did mean that I possibly was at that location right there when I was falling. I didn't think ahead, guys. You have to really think about this. So you know what? Let's just put another rail right here. I can't mess it up now, can I? 3 rails like this, there's no way I can mess this up. So go, oh, I connected, whatever, who cares? So there's no way we can miss it now. So let's try it one more time. I forgot that when you're coming down from an actual height that, you know, you kind of I'm coming down on a curve. I wasn't really thinking about that. So boom, we come down and we land on it. Oh no, what happened? Am I inside the block? Where am I? Well, God. So there you guys go. Like I said, it's all math. You just got to figure out what you're going to do with this and how you're going to figure out the timings for it. But it does work, guys. It does work. You can make a really sick jump, do some really cool rings of fire, and all that crazy stuff. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to stay tuned with my newest videos. And I hope you guys make some sick roller coasters. If you do make a really cool roller coaster or something like that, please do send me a link to it. I would really love to see what you guys do with this stuff. And I'll definitely leave it a like, and I'll tweet it out if it's cool. You know, if it's half-baked like this one, then I don't care. Make a really cool roller coaster, and I'll definitely leave a like and tweet it out. All right, guys, peace.